In the majority of gacha games, it's always encouraged to pull for the 5-star characters as they always have higher stats, always have better skills, and always deal more damage. But what if I told you that in Wuthering Waves, you can get your hands on some very strong 4-star characters that in most scenarios could be on par with a 5-star character? So in this video, I compiled a list of my top 4 stars in the game. Let's get it.
Welcome to the pinnacle of gacha gaming on YouTube.
Before we get into it, I just want to say that this list is in no particular order and it's just my opinion based on my experience with the game. And also, this list will be based off of what we've seen from the CBTs, so bear that in mind. As for the global launch on May 22nd, Kuro Games could make buffs to units who aren't on this list or even nerf the units I have included in this video. So this video could be flipped on its head by the time we have the full release. So with the disclaimer out the way, the first unit is Danjin. So Danjin is a 4-star Havoc unit and her resonator role is that of a DPS / damage dealer. So the basic premise of her kit revolves around her trading her HP to deal tons of damage. So think Hu Tao if you're a Genshin player, or if you've played Honkai Star Rail, it's quite similar to Blade's playstyle. And what's also pretty cool about Danjin is that she isn't 100% reliant on having a healer, as her Forte circuit or passive skill allows her to restore her HP when she lands a heavy attack, as well as land a bonus Havoc damage. But that's not the end of it, as both her inherent skills buff her damage, and one of her skill variants give her even more damage when she attacks a marked target. So as you guys can see from her kit, she is a monster, and that's why many people are able to get solo clears with her in the CBTs, as she can deal tons of damage by sacrificing her health, but at the same time she can also sustain herself so she doesn't die. So the next 4-star we will be discussing is Baizhi. So Baizhi is a 4-star Glacio unit, and her resonator role is that of a sustain / healing support. And one of the reasons why she holds a lot of value is because outside of the 5-star unit, Verena, there are no other healers in the game besides Baizhi. So she will be a good alternative pickup for free-to-play players or light spenders, as she will be more accessible. Also, through her resonance skill and her resonance liberation skill, she'll be able to heal all your characters in your team. And through her outro skill, she'll also be able to provide a damage buff of 15%. So taking into consideration the heals and the buffs, it makes her a really reliable unit to have, and in my opinion, one of the best 4-stars in the game. And finally, the last 4-star we'll talk about is Mortefi. He's a 4-star fusion unit, and his resonator role is a sub DPS. His Forte circuit, which is basically his passive skill, is called Fury Fuge, and whenever Mortefi inflicts damage through his intro skill, normal attack, or resonance, Mortefi will be able to stack up rage, and when his rage bar becomes full, it gives him a boost in damage. And if we look at his resonance liberation, he inflicts damage and then summons a floating wing frenzy for 15 seconds, and during this duration of 15 seconds, any character's normal attacks or heavy attacks will shoot 1 and 2 bullets respectively from the dragon, and during this ultimate, every basic attack makes a bullet do an extra 1.5% of damage, and this stacks up to 50 times, which at max would be 75%. Also, Mortefi's outro skill can buff a character's heavy attack damage by 38%. So for some of the best damage dealers in the game, like Calcharo or Jian, they do a lot of heavy attack damage. So Mortefi will be a great free-to-play sub DPS and a great alternative if you don't want to pull for Yinlin. So those are just my top 4 stars in Wuthering Waves. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments, and let me know your top 3 4 stars in Wuthering Waves. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. It helps me out massively. So for now, take care and peace, guys.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube. The One.